Did you know you can make money off of Spotify playlists using AI? See, Spotify playlists are the new radio these days, and the average Spotify playlist curator is making $20,000 to even $40,000 per year just making playlists. In fact, some Spotify playlist creators are actually getting paid $15 per song review. That's a whole lot of money just to say whether or not you like a song. And now, because of AI, it's very possible, so follow me. First, you're going to need a Spotify account. Now, you don't need a premium one. A free one will definitely do. So go make a Spotify account if you don't already have one. Okay, so first you're going to need Chat GPT 4. Now, Chat GPT 4 is $20 a month, but I promise you it's going to be well worth it. $20 a month is just an investment into your business, into what we're about to get into, and also into the future. AI is the next big thing. So definitely don't be late to the revolution just because you didn't want to spend $20. Okay, so normally if you wanted to make a playlist, what you would do is that you would come here and then you would go add to playlist, and you'd have to create a whole new playlist, and it would default a playlist named Miami based on the song that you made. Then you'd have to edit the details. Now you've got to, do this, do that. And then if you want to add more to that playlist, you would add more to that playlist and go on one by one until you got a whole playlist. Now, that is so 2020. Like, we can do something better here. So what we're going to do, we're going to head over to Chat GPT, and there is a much better way of doing this. So what you're going to want first is a Chat GPT plugin called Playlist AI. Now, if you don't know how to get plugins, I'll teach you really quickly. All you have to do is that you have to go to your settings in your beta. You're going to go to beta features. You're going to turn on plugins, okay? Once you've turned on plugins, you're going to make a new chat. You can't use the other chats that you've used before. You have to create a new chat, and then you're going to click on GPT-4, and you're going to click plugins beta right there. You're going to click it, make sure that's checked. So then what's going to happen next is that, see, I have a few plugins already installed, but at the bottom you should see I have a clean slate, and you're going to just click plugin store. So then you're going to go to plugin store, and then you're going to look for playlist.ai. So there's a few playlist ones, but we're going to create playlist AI because you see it says create Spotify playlist with any prompt. So you're going to install that, and then once you've installed it, you are then going to click on it to make sure that you're using it when you make your prompt for what we're about to do. So that's how you have your plugins, right? So now here's the prompt that we're going to use. It's a nice little prompt that I have. Make a 60-track Spotify playlist named How Do You Do that is full of R&B and country songs from the 90s and 2000s that is great for meeting new people. And you'll see that GPT-4 is going to use Playlist AI to create it. So we're going to let it run, and let's see what happens. See, look at that. It says creating a playlist that blends R&B and country songs from the 90s and 2000s is a unique and interesting idea. Here's a list of songs that would fit the bill. That's pretty cool, right? So it even gives you a little bit of a personality when it gives you your answer, and it also agrees that I have great taste in music. So, and while this playlist is getting made, there's actually a hack that you can use to speed ChatGPT up anytime that you're using it. All you have to do is like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot, and it helps us get the better videos out faster. And you can also check out my website, chuckavelifinancial.com, where you can book a call where we can talk about anything financially related more deeply, or you can just check out the blogs that cover the topics that we discuss here on the channel, and you can subscribe to the weekly newsletter that covers topics such as AI, personal finance, and many more things. So as always, thank you for watching, and I appreciate you every time that you do it. Let's move on with the video. And what's great is that now you can see it here is using the actual plugin, using Playlist AI, and if you click that drop down, you can see the code that is creating to make the request to Spotify to make it happen, along with a lot of other AI magic, but that's just how this goes. And again, patience is the key, and this whole thing will be done pretty soon. So now you can see that it's creating the playlist right now. How do you do? Right? So what's beautiful is that we're actually going to head on over to the playlist. It even gave us the link, and enjoy the mix. Thank you, Spotify. I will. So now we're going to click on this link, and it's literally going to take us right here. You see, here's the link. Made by Chuckavelli, made with the playlist.ai app right here. How do you do? All the songs, no scrubs, TLC. Again, the same thing that you saw, no scrubs, TLC, unpretty. And it was nice is that it kind of put it in like a nice order. So again, it put the R&B first, then the country second. So it's pretty cool. Obviously, just like with anything that you do in AI, you're going to need human eyes to look over it. But look at all the work that it did for us hands-free. Boom, now you have it, and you can organize this playlist any single way that you want. You can literally go back to GPT and make a playlist for any type of mood, whether it's for lifting weights, running, top songs of that year, best songs of that genre, things of that nature, and then you would keep it going. But now here's another thing, right? You want to make some money off of it, and you're going to need people to come to your playlist. So we need to make a cover photo for this playlist. This is not a bad cover photo, but this is the default stuff that Spotify is going to make for you. So you want to make something nice and unique. So we're going to head over to Bing AI, where we're going to create a whole new image from scratch using AI. So now we're here at bingai.com/create. So now what's going to happen is that we're going to type in, so I told it to make a Spotify playlist cover that is about meeting new people. We're going to join and create. It's going to take a little bit of time, just like the other ones. It takes a little bit of time, but once this is done, we'll get back to this and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so here we are. These are the Spotify images. Now you can kind of tell that they're a little AI-ish when you look up close, but from afar it will do the job. And on top of that, they have faces in them. See, you really want faces in your Spotify playlist, and pretty much in any type of marketing that you do. Studies show that when you put faces on something, people are more likely to interact with it. People are more likely to check it out. So here we have some nice faces. So what it can do is that we could actually take this girl right here. It's actually not bad at all, actually. We're going to download this picture, right? Then we're going to head over to Canva, because we're just going to add a little bit of text to it. Nothing huge, nothing major. Now we have like a quick little mock-up, and then we're going to just download this. Now that we have our photo, we're just going to come over here. We're going to add this little photo right here. How do you do? And again, we're going to edit this description so that we can make it a little bit more lively. So there you go. How are you, right? How are you? How do you do playlists full of all these things, right? Now we have our playlist. It's nice and pretty. It's cute, right? Now, how do we make money off the playlist? Follow me. Now, in order to get paid for having your playlist, you're going to need to apply to playlist sites like Submit Hub, Playlist Push, and Daily Playlists, where they actually pay you for having a playlist that's active, and artists will pay you to review their songs and or put that song on your playlist. People are paying for your reputation. People are paying for your notoriety in this space. Now, the thing is though, you're going to need about 1,000 followers on your playlist. Now, that's very doable. You can always get to 1,000 followers on just about any platform, but just like in any other platform, you're going to need to have to promote it just a little bit. So here are some ways that you can do that. Number one, when it comes to the actual creation of your playlist, I know we made like a nice little fun playlist, but if you want to get more SEO targeted, you should make a playlist based on the top songs of that year and or upcoming songs of that year, so that you'll rank higher in the search for those songs, and boom, your playlist will start getting more and more followers. You can also make your playlist based off someone else's clout. It's not illegal, nor is it frowned upon really, to now make a playlist called Emma Chamberlain or a playlist called Mr. Beast and just have your own list of songs. No one will care. No one will really know the difference. That's another way that you can build your following. But those are kind of based a little bit more on luck. Here's a little bit more data-driven ways to get this going. There are actual websites that help you promote your playlist. These websites are Spotify Playlist Forum, SoundPlate, and Reddit Spotify Playlist. These are all places where you could put your playlist where people who are interested in finding new playlists can come check you out. Now, again, this is a little bit out of your control, so it's again a little bit more luck-based, but it doesn't hurt to use these as well. But now, the real meat and potatoes of how you're going to build your playlist and your following is just like everything else. You're going to either create a TikTok, an Instagram, a YouTube, or maybe a Pinterest or even a Twitter, where you're going to be active in creating content that's going to get people to that playlist so that people tune in and follow more and more and more. And you're going to want to keep your playlist active and up to date. You don't want your playlist getting dull. You want to kind of update your playlist every week or so, just like how Spotify updates their playlist every week or so. That's how you kind of want to do it. But again, using AI, you can very quickly, very easily do this. It wouldn't even be a big deal. And if you have a bit of money, you can use this great program called Hyped It that uses AI software to create ad campaigns for your playlist to push out for people to check out and then come follow your playlist. So we could do something really quickly right here. What happens, you're going to come to this. The links will be in the description for everything in this video. You're going to start creating it, right? And you're going to say, grow my Spotify playlist, right? Now you're going to want to connect your Facebook, so I'll do that first. So now that you have your Facebook account connected, you're going to click next, and then you're going to enter your Spotify playlist URL. Copy link. Now we're back over here. We're going to paste that bad boy. We're going to click next. Then you're going to take at least one song and use it to promote. So we could do, this is how we do it, by Montel Jordan. Right here. Next. So now they have that, right? There you go. Select genre of title. We could just put hip hop. So now you're going to create the ad. You know, the cover art is pretty much there. You can add a video effect, which is pretty cool. You know, this is like these different like things that add like kind of like strobe lights and stuff like that. So we'll just click any one of these, it'll be fine. Now you would want to add a snippet of the song here, and then we're going to add the "this is how we do it" thing. If you ever heard the song, it starts off real nice. Then you're going to click next. You're going to click tier 1 and 2 countries. These are the countries that basically will make you the most money. Then you put interest, so select 3 to 10 sound-alike song artists. I don't know, Mark Morrison, MC Hammer. Right, we could put Tupac. There it is. Right. So cool. So now we have Tupac. They're going to generate interest. So now you have some interest, right? And then you're going to click next. Now $5 is a really good budget. You could just stick with $5. Then you're going to click next. Then you're going to put advanced settings. You should really just leave this alone unless you really know what you're doing. Next. And then you have your confirmation summary. You can even check out the video. And I'm not going to play it any further than that before I get copyright striked. And boom, bap. And then you would just confirm everything. Now I'm not actually going to run this ad, but that's basically what would happen. And then you have your AI software running ads for you just like that. And then once you get to 1,000 followers, all you got to do is take that playlist, go over to these sites, Submit Hub, Playlists, Push, Daily Playlist, and then from there you can start making money off of your love for music, and it'll be one of the easiest side hustles, maybe even one of the most fun side hustles you'll ever have. If you stayed till the end, I appreciate you. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself.